Thank you and good morning to everybody. It's an honor for me to start this pitching session, and I hope our project will also be the first in the priority list of the investors. Now I'm going to keep it very short, and in order to introduce the idea that we want to present, I'll start by looking at the way we use technology in our corporate life. In the office, we still pretty much use the good old PC, and we use that for printing documents, reading in email, and so on. I'll speak about mobility today. That's why we look at the first step towards mobility, which is a laptop. But that's not really too innovative, because it's just, if you look more closely, it's just a PC with a battery and smaller form factor. In the last years, especially, we see a lot of innovation in this sector, looking at mobile devices. And now you, of course, look at an Android device, which is a multi-touch screen, very fancy, and you can even get one for free because they are subsidized by telecom operators, so it's pretty accessible. Now, a new step ahead in the mobility came when an arguably new smartphone, BlackBerry, was chosen by companies to allow their employees to securely access emails and corporate data. And of course, there are some real gadgets around, and we speak about the iPhone. And even if you get a new phone from your company, you just cannot give up to it because it looks too nice. And there are also some people in the companies get some tablets officially for playing movies about products. Unofficially, they might get Angry Birds on a larger screen. And of course, a typical day of the corporate worker ends up home when we see another image of mobility, which is your kid playing on the iPad just because they deserve the best. Now, the idea that we want to speak about, it's a system that addresses to enterprises and allows them to really exploit this whole bunch of mobile devices out there. And we speak about a multi-platform, single-code enterprise mobile workforce system that will run across all devices. And I will explain later on what that means. And we are using the paradigm which you're going to hear about more and more often, which is bring your own device. That means that our method of deploying the system allows us to break the so-called walled gardens that the mobile producers are building around their ecosystems, so as to allow the companies to use the system on whatever platform they choose. And financially speaking, our calculations show that this project might bring 100% IRR, internal rate of return, in over 4 years. And I'll show you how. The team which is behind this project, it's myself. My name is Daniel Isaac. I'm a co-founder and managing partner of Optima Group. We are leading, we consist in a team of 24 staff across 2 offices in Bucharest and Cluj-Napoca. Our core business is mobility and process automation. And actually, this is what we are. We are a system integrator in the mobility sector, and we have a turnover of about 850,000 euro in 2011, 33% profit margin. And we have key strategic customers from across different industries, such as financial services, retail, FMCG, production, distribution, and so on. Our products are basically addressing to optimizing or automating sales, operations, assets, and stocks. We have partnerships with reputable companies such as Microsoft, such as hardware producers, such as University for Research, and so on. We are addressing now to the mobile workforce, and we wanted to know how many mobile workers are out there. Statistics shows that there are about 1 billion workers at the moment, and the rate of growth is very high, 15 to 20% per year. And our system addresses to this, this potential target. And of course, all of them have access to mobile devices. Why we chosen mobile workforce? Because from all of these mobile workers, we estimate that at least 1/3 of them are operational and sales staff. Those guys are bringing in the money into the companies, and that's why they get all the attention from the management, and that's why the projects related to this sector gets easily approved by management, and of course the profit margins that we can do on this kind of projects is quite good. Now the sales strategy that we have in mind in order to reach those financial objectives are improving our presence, which is already good in the local market, but also going to the outside markets around Romania. We are already present in the regional market, but we want to expand in the European and Asian markets with a product that will be easily deployed and using a different model combining cloud and on-premises installation. This architecture, just to keep it very simple, is based on HTML5, which allows us to easily deploy cross-platform on all devices in use today and maybe tomorrow. And the system involves a back office and a front-end device. The back office can easily be connected to the ERP system of the companies and other operational systems. I want to speak about why we think that we are going to succeed in this project that we already started by giving some examples of how customers use our system today. Interbrands is the largest distributor, FMCG distributor in Romania.
Daniel, sorry, but 6 minutes. 6 minutes are up.